Hello everybody! How are we doing today? I hope we're doing absolutely wonderfully. I hope everyone's doing good.
Hello everyone. Let's hope third time is the charm.
Will now be finally the time where we catch a shiny together? Will that finally happen? Wait, why the fuck do I have a Garchomp and a Vileplume back here?
Your guess is as good as mine.
It was probably I was doing some trading fuckery.
Hmm.
I needed to trade stuff. You're in so much pain? Oh no! I'm sorry, Corset.
No.
Please take care.
Take care of yourself. Rest. Relax. Eat an apple.
Please,
If you
maybe
can.
don't eat an apple. We don't taste good. No, I'm jail too! The worst. It does...
Yeah, I have ads running on my tablet because I have your stream open.
It does suck when you, like, go to say hi to a streamer and then you're immediately thrown into ad jail as soon as you say hello.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't get to hear the reply, and it's like, oh, okay. That always happens to me when I raid into someone. As I get sent to, like, ad prison immediately after, and it's like, great, cool. I can't hear how they responded to the raid and stuff.
They actually have a feature for that.
Do they actually?
Yeah, if you run 3 minutes of ads every hour, no pre-rolls.
Huh. Howdy, Apple the Unquenchable. I got pepper sprayed again. Not fun. But at least this time I got to dump some milk on my eyes within the first 30 to 40 seconds, which alleviated the majority of the pain. Yeah, I mean, that's...
Why'd you get pepper sprayed, though?
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. I'm glad that, like, you were able to do something about it, but... what's the story? How'd you get pepper sprayed? Why'd you get pepper sprayed? Apples, what you doing here? We're doing a shiny badge quest. We got Pikmin joining us today.
For the third time, let's hope something
For the
happens.
third
I am shiny
time.
hunting as well.
I have an unspoken rule, and like, some people have just come back multiple times because it's my streams. I do what I want. But like, especially if it's someone that I've never caught a shiny with, I feel like they should be allowed to keep coming back until we find a shiny together. And you just... we haven't had good luck shiny hunting together, apparently. It's never worked out. People tend to just pepper spray me when you walk up to them in dark areas. Okay, to be fair...
You are walking up to them in dark areas. People tend to get a little jumpy.
If... Because, God King, you're also fucking huge. If a huge man approached me as a woman in a dark area and I had pepper spray on me, I'd probably think about doing that too. I've decided that God King isn't real and is instead a shared hallucination we're all having. That's fair. Anyways, I'm gonna do a little bit of a team recap just because it's been a hot minute since we've done shiny badge quest stuff. I don't know when the last time I streamed the shiny badge quest was, actually. When was my last VOD posted for it? Let's check that. And then I can maybe get a rough estimate. I have to like scroll through my YouTube because I don't even fucking know. Okay, 2 months ago. That's not awful, actually. That's less than I thought. I felt like it's been half a year. Anyways, a little bit of a team recap. We're doing Shiny Badge Quest. If you don't know what a Shiny Badge Quest is, it's this. Catch a shiny before each gym. Profit? Question mark? Very simple, very straightforward. I like to do what I call shiny speak, which is where I drag a friend on and we chat about whatever our minds wander to. Occasionally I ask random questions. And yeah, we just turned it into kind of a low-key talk show of sorts, where people are welcome to do their own thing. And yeah, we have Pikmin joining us today.
Hello, hello.
So,
Sorry, I'm eating dinner as well.
you're all good, you're all good. So, brief team recap, just because it's been a hot minute. We got Trans Rights, the Shiny Dunsparce. We got Whack-A-Mole, the Shiny Doug Trio. We got Poppers, our first of this journey, the Shiny Lycanroc. We got Banana Bug, the Shiny Larvesta. We got Candy Floss, the Shiny Ampharos, who I joke about, and I will joke about again, that I don't have a favorite child, but if I were to pick a favorite child, it would be Candy Floss. Pop-Tart, the Shiny Magnezone. Gizmo Gremlin, the Shiny Tinkatuff. Clobber, the Shiny KLAWF. Minty Claus, the Shiny Weirdeer. Portobello, the Shiny Amoonguss. Yoki.
Okay, if this was a Nuzlocke, it'd be too painful.
No, the idea of potentially losing a shiny is so heartbreaking to me. I need to turn on my fan. Give me a second. I'm sorry if my model's freaking out. No, I don't hate myself that much. Yoki, the Shiny Azumarill. Piss Hero, the Shiny Corviknight. Metrocity. Not Metro City, Metrocity, because we're going based on Megamind's pronunciation. The Shiny Palafin. And Belladonna, the Shiny Oricorio. Technically, we do have enough shinies to move on in the story. We have more than enough, I think, actually.
Yes, you have the event up.
But we're... Okay.
Hello?
Well, we immediately lost pictures, so that's... Have we ever met Pikmin? Pikmin's been on a few of my things.
This is my third time here.
Yeah, has been on...
Plus, also, I am in, Baffle's, Friendlock.
Yes, Friendlock.
You may know me as one of 3.
Go battery, you're plugged in. When are you in low battery?
Former Flashy. Oh. I don't know.
Well, hopefully it doesn't die on me. So, we'll just pray. It's fine. What are they? Oh, are these like special big raids? The glowy ones?
They're event raids.
Okay, so avoid those. Good to know. Why the fuck? Ugh.
I have no idea what those ones are.
Okay, hang on. I've got to fix fucking capture card bullshit. Literally, like 10 minutes before we went live, my capture card was having a bunch of issues, because of course it was.
Yeah.
Sorry if my model again is freaking out.
Oh, chat, how is everyone today?
Yeah, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing good. Great. Okay, now it's not registering my...
Now there's 2 of you.
Now it's not registering the fact that I have a capture card plugged in again. Because why would it? Why would it do any of the things that I want it to do? Ever. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing great. Having just a lovely day. I started school today. That's some fun,
Yeah.
Bapple lore, I guess.
What class you taking?
I'm doing my, early childhood education degree.
Nice, nice.
So I am specifically, in classes based around child development and play with children and all sorts of fun, similar stuffs. Like, what the fuck? Why is this?
Also, both of us are shiny hunting, so odds are maybe one of us will get a shiny.
Perhaps, maybe. Why the fuck? Why is this doing this? Bapple valedictorian? I don't know about that. I am not as good in school as you might think I am. I'm not...
I was an honor. I never cared much to go for valedictorian.
I'm not bad at school, but I'm not, like, good at school. I think I also just, like, compare myself a lot with my sisters because they're both, like, very academically inclined. Like, they're the type of people
I actually
that...
know someone who knows 4 languages, and they're my age.
I mean, some people, like, languages just come naturally to them.
True.
Why the fuck doesn't this want to plug in? I'm sorry, I'm working on getting things back up. I'm sorry, everyone. I know, Scuff is so interesting to watch, right?
I could always turn into a giant spider with a gun.
Is this gonna work? Why isn't it working? Like, my capture card's just deciding, nope, we're just not gonna connect to, your PC. Why would we do that? That's silly. I'm like, why wouldn't you do that? That's what you're designed for. Fixed, hopefully, maybe, possibly. We'll find out. Okay, what are we hunting today? I don't even know what the, like...
I'm hunting small libs.
What the like, special outbreaks are right now. So let's go find out! Let's go see what this one is. No one expects you to be a skeleton, and then they start screaming. Rude. God, how rude. That's so fucked up.
Hey, at least you're not a quarter of an inch tall.
As a goblin, I relate. Look. Oh, Wiglet. I don't want Wiglet. Never mind. Bye.
What event is going on right now?
I don't like Wiglet. Wiglet's a weird guy. Is this one over here also Wiglet? It probably is. I'm gonna assume it is.
Yeah, after this sandwich, I'll change events.
I don't really want Mankey, mostly because I have a shiny Mankey. Not on this, just in general. We could do Deerling. I kind of like Deerling. What does shiny Deerling look like?
Not sure.
Deerling is a Pokemon that I actually really like, but I feel like is kind of forgettable. Quarter of an inch, you and Bapple have so much in common. Hey! Appleseed's a whole 3'6", okay? Do you know how huge that is for a goblin?
Fruit salad.
Sanity!
Yummy,
Thank you for the sub! Sub for 4 months.
yummy, yummy.
Thank you.
It's a Bapple, it's a Sanity! Apple is perfect chucking height. Don't refer to it as chucking, because that just makes me think of Super Mario Sunshine. And they're like, I'm a chuckster!
I'm a chuckster.
Yeah, you get it. Sanity, are we doing Ditto?
Actually,
Are we doing Ditto as the Pokemon asset?
okay. I have a hot take. After playing Sunshine, I did not care for it.
I recently replayed it for an archipelago I was doing. And, like, I remember loving the game as a kid. Yeah, I'm not sure if I do anymore. I kinda low-key regretted revisiting that. Okay, hang on, let me get the...
I'm still waiting for Metroid Prime to be part of an archipelago.
I think it's just probably difficult to program.
Fair. I could always join one with Hollow Knight.
There we go. Here, if we want to go real nightmare fuel, we can go all the way and do the freaky ass Ditto that Arknon made. The Ditto apple. Where do I have it saved here? Here we go. There's Ditto apple. Isn't she horrific?
Yes.
Arknon did
Horrifying.
program it so I could use it, like, properly in
This is kind of
VTube
funnier,
Studio, but yeah, I think it's way funnier to just keep it like this, personally. Terrifying, but funnier. Okay, this, I feel like all of these are probably gonna be Wiglet. All of these ones. I don't like Wiglet. I don't want a Wiglet. I do have the ability, and I haven't done it in this yet, but I do have the DLC. So we could go hunt in the DLC areas.
I thought you need to beat the game to do that, though.
No. No, you just need to get to a certain point in the game. I don't remember what that point is. Okay, I'm getting rid of the Ditto apple seed because it's terrifying. It freaks the hell out of me. I think we probably will just hunt deerling once I learn what that shiny is like. Because it's like deerling, oinkaloin, or whatever, however you pronounce it, which I don't want. Starly's solid. I like Starly a lot. I wouldn't be opposed to Starly. I already have a shiny Mankey off stream. Aside from that, there's not really a lot else. So, what does shiny deerling look like?
What with these small lives?
Oh no, this is gonna be hard to notice. We're gonna try it.
After you stare at them long enough, they kind of get obvious.
I don't even know what, like, color of deerling this will be, but I'm gonna just share pictures so we know what we're hunting for, y'all. We are looking for a pink flower specifically.
Oh god.
Yeah. That's it. That's the only difference.
Hey, at least it's more noticeable than the small live shiny. Why did I pick small live?
I don't know. Why did you pick small?
Hey, Baffle. I found a shiny.
Bitch, I haven't even started hunting yet. Can you, like, chill? Let's at least, like, progress at the same pace, so I feel a little less inadequate, okay? Have you ever been thrown by anybody? I would assume as a goblin you got given a red barrel and thrown at your allies. I don't really remember being thrown in D&D. It must have happened at some point.
I mean, I usually did the throwing, usually bards.
One of the things that I really want to do though, as like playing a druid, and like ask a DM if it would be cool, because I think like a wild shape takes an action, but theoretically one could potentially ready up a wild shape. Okay.
Is this kind of real that situation?
So just hear me out, okay? So
Where you never want to hear from your players.
I'm saying this as a DM too. I'm both. Actually, I'm exclusively a DM right now. I'm not playing in any campaigns. Regardless. So you have your druid be like a small race, something like a goblin. I think rules as written, it is an action God King. So I'm talking like probably a DM would rule it that way. Because if it's a bonus action, that's very strong. I don't think Wild Shape's a bonus action. Now you have me second guessing myself. I didn't mean to run into you, Psyduck. Go away. But I will hydrate. Thank you, Chaos. And what am I changing my Pokemon asset to? Do you have a specific Pokemon in mind? I don't have a lot, but I will try my best. Well, that's not true. I have a lot, but... The silliest one you can think of? We're already in the silliest one I can think of. I have the freaky Ditto form. It's the silliest timeline already. I keep losing my train of thought. So...
Wait, you have one to begin with?
So, you take, like, a small race. Play them as a druid, okay? And then you throw them at an enemy. The druid then uses their readied wild shape to transform midair. Depending on how hard you throw them, the, like, speed of it shouldn't interfere with momentum unless they're, like, changing it to something really fucking heavy. So then you just, like, hit the enemy in the face all of a sudden with something like, you know, a bull, as opposed to like the tiny goblin.
Fair.
Okay, second silliest. What's the
Also,
second silliest I have? Hang on.
Couldn't a druid, one that commands plants and has the grow plants spell instantly kill anyone if they just hate that channel or something?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Couldn't a druid with the grow plant spell instantly kill any enemy if for some reason that enemy ate a handful of seeds?
No, because I think specifically you need to be able to see the plant. I know, I've fucked around with the TTS Chaos. I cannot get it any louder. Like, I've turned up all the settings I can turn up. I honestly don't know what else to do at that point. What other Pokemon assets do I have that are silly? That's the real question. I have a lot of Pokemon assets. I don't know how many of them are silly. A lot of them are just cute, in my opinion.
So I had an idea for a Pikmin Swarmkeeper Ranger.
Through death as a Pokemon asset? That would just be bringing in a Dusk Noir. Like, that's not that weird. Sorry, a Pikmin Swarmkeeper Ranger, you said?
Mm-hmm. The Swarm is Pikmin, and you can only choose one. And here's what I thought of so far: yellow Pikmin, 1d6. Well, per swarm attack, 1d6 electric damage. Blue, 1d6 damage. Red is 1d8 fire damage.
I'm just gonna go with this so people can make the did you know jokes, and that's silly, right? People still find those funny?
Did you know?
Yeah,
I'm not
exactly.
Yeah, Rock would be, would have a 1d12 dash attempt, otherwise do 1d6. Purples would do 1d12.
How strong are these dealing? Probably not very.
White Pikmin do 1d4 poison. 1d20 if consumed.
Am I gonna just have... Sorry, I'm still listening. I'm just, like, grabbing some of the weaker members so we can, like, grind them slowly.
Winged do 1d4 damage, but can fly. Ice do 1d4 ice damage. Glow Pikmin do 1d12 and have a special attack, but can only be used in cave or at night.
There.
What do you think about that?
I like it. I'm not sure, I don't know Swarmkeeper well enough off the top of my head just to, like, know its full class stuff, but I think that would be a fun idea for even, like, just a kind of NPC.
A one-shot.
Or, like, a one-shot sort of thing.
Yeah.
Look, I'm of the opinion that in a one-shot, it's basically anything goes rules.
Yeah.
Like,
Because a one-shot is there to just test the waters, see if you have fun.
Yeah, exactly. One of my favorite one-shots that I ever played in was, now keeping in mind, all of us were pretty drunk when this one-shot was being designed and played.
I mean, sometimes D&D is meant to be played drunk, so... Did you have fun? That's the important question.
But it was a one-shot based on, just Australia. And
Okay.
so the idea that, we were fighting, like, the Demon Lord Yanogu as a giant dingo. Because he's a hyena. But it was like... It was only me and another friend of mine as players, with my now ex as the GM. At the time, boyfriend. And so it was like, my friend played a character basically themed around like Crocodile Dundee. And I played as because we were like level 20. Like this was a balls to the wall fucking insane one shot. So I played as a...
I mean, to be fair, you have to be level 20 to survive Australia.
Yeah, exactly. I played as a rogue whose stealth was so good. And we were allowed to take like a ton of different magic items. So I just took various magic items and themed them as boomerangs. Like, you know, it's something like a sunblade, if anyone knows that, but as a boomerang. And so it was like this Crocodile Dundee ass character, and then no one knew my character's face. They just thought it was a magical like series of boomerangs that were ever changing, who would just come out of the shadows to save people when they needed saving. Because my stealth was so good that no one ever saw me. So it was like this, I don't know, Crocodile Dundee motherfucker, and then Boomy, the great boomerang. It was such a stupid one shot. It was great. I loved it.
Good, good.
Best one shot I ever ran though was one where it was a isekai one-shot where it was like fantasy characters had gotten into the real world, and specifically, again, another demon lord? Devil lord? I think Grazit's a demon lord. But Grazit, who's like the lord of lust, had infiltrated a Hatsune Miku convention.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you. There are currently ads playing.
Oh, that's all good. I'll wait. I can wait on my story. And beat up Deerling in the meantime.
So we can say that someone has officially caught a shiny on this finally with me around.
I know, but I need to catch
Wrong
one
person.
too, otherwise you have to come back again. I mean,
is that a bad thing though?
I was about to say, I'm sorry, that sounded like I don't want you here, but like, I do. Please know that.
I know what you meant. Don't worry.
Are the ads done? Can I finish my Grazit story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ads are done.
Great. So it was, yeah, that, like, Grazit had infiltrated a Hatsune Miku, Vocaloid convention, and, like, was using Hatsune Miku to make everyone, like, fall in love with him, as her, and, like, feed off their lust for Miku. Specifically had a line where it was like, Hatsune Miku pulls her demon greatsword out of her hair. And
No, her greatsword is her hair.
honestly, I should have gone with that. Live and learn. My first character in 10 years was a lizard himbo with Doomguy's backstory. That's true. I would know. I was the DM of that campaign.
We should do a D&D stream at some point.
I've done D&D streams, and I don't know if this is something I've actually talked about on stream, so let's talk about it now. I don't like streaming D&D. I've learned this.
Okay then.
It's something that I have a lot of fun with, and I find streaming it kind of turns it into me just
A job.
It's not even that, like, because I can enjoy, okay. I was about to say, I can enjoy gaming separately and not see it as a job, but that's not entirely true. But, I don't know, when I'm streaming D&D, I just find I'm too worried on, like, making sure that everyone's having a good time.
Fair.
Which, I mean, I'm already worried about enough when I'm DMing a session, but streaming it on top of that is like, I've got to make sure chat's also having a good time, and I feel like I can't interact with chat and stuff while I'm streaming D&D, which is very much not the type of streamer I am. Like, I'm someone who, yeah, I could sit here and go back and forth with chat for hours. I could easily be a just chatting streamer, I think. As long as I have a chat that's, like, engaged that day. I just realized I got the message that there was not a lot of deerling left from this outbreak, and I haven't reset it, and I should do that. Ah! That's not the button I wanted to press. Okay, now we start the phases, y'all! Will we find a shiny today? Will I find a little pink guy? Probably not. I shouldn't be so negative. It's possible. Could happen. You'll find a pink gal. I mean, I'd take a pink gal too. Steerling are also probably not great to hunt here because it's a big open field and they're the summer deerlings, so they blend in with the field really well.
Yeah.
So it'll be very easy to miss. Look!
Anyway, I switched to Legends Arceus.
Look, Def, the last time I cried for a pink shiny, we found it. So I'm just saying that maybe crying has some merit. Yeah, no, they're small. This is not the best Pokemon to hunt, but we're doing it anyways. Why not? Okay, I don't think there's any in this outbreak. You'll find a shiny Hatsune Miku.
We'll have a hard cutoff of 10:30 EST due to me having work tomorrow.
What's 10:30 EST and CST? What are time zones? I should know this off the top of my head.
I'm an hour ahead.
You're an hour ahead?
I believe so. It's currently 8:42 for me.
Okay, okay. That's fine, because I plan to go like 2.5 hours max, so. Because I have class tomorrow, so. No, I can't do shiny sandwiches, Sanity. This is a shiny badge quest. That's illegal right now.
Babel doesn't have access to them.
Yeah. I have to find a shiny just hunting naturally. And, I mean, I've been successful. I have a lot of shinies. 20 minutes from now? Me when I lie. Yeah, Chaos, I'm not sure what the fuck you were on. But... it's all good, it's all good. Chaos, I still need to have you on Shiny Speak too, actually. That reminds me. Which, this is a call. If anyone's interested in doing Shiny Speak, like, please hit me up. Because I've been really bad at remembering to organize it.
I literally had to ask Babel during our front lock.
And then I was like, yes, I'm put on the spot. Let's organize this right now. It worked! It's just because, like, I'm someone who has so many things in my brain all at once that, like, I have been really neglecting scheduling collabs aside from, like, my regular collabs. Like, I regularly do weekly stuff with, like, Arcnon and Death, so those are like, okay, whatever, those are always in my brain. But if it's just like a
Shiny Speak.
A Shiny Speak, or really any other collab, the amount of times I've said to people like, oh yeah, we should do this thing together, and then we don't. Bully Death? Every day, Sanity. Actually, though, next time Death and I are streaming on my channel together, it should be for us playing Fire Emblem Engage. So that won't be us bullying Death, that'll be us bullying the game, because it's not good.
I've never played a Fire Emblem game.
Oh, I love Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem Engage is the best Fire Emblem gameplay out of the entire series, but the story is pure garbage. The story is so cringeworthy and awful. And I can't wait to play it on stream and make fun of it.
Sorry, I just sent God out of Shellos.
Hi, gorgeous. You don't know my face? You don't know whether I'm gorgeous or not? I could be ugly. You don't know? I mean, I like to think my little goblin face is pretty cute. Random piece of advice. Gender is a performance. Make yours unique to you. It's like a golden gem encrusted turd. Honestly, it is. Like, Fire Emblem Engage is such fun Fire Emblem gameplay. And it's the game that I could see myself going back to, like, a million times just to replay, because there's so many possibilities for what you can do. But again, the story is ass. So it's gonna be like skipping every single cutscene, just getting to the fights. Which is typically the opposite of how I am in games. Fire Emblem is great though. Would recommend. I've played a decent chunk of Fire Emblem games now. Awakening, Fates, Three Houses, Engage, Echoes, Sacred Stones. I'm currently working through Blazing Blade. Played bits and pieces of Radiant Dawn. Here's a question, Pikmin.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say right now, we're both not allowed to give our obvious answers. What is your favorite game series?
Metroid Prime.
Okay. Fair enough, fair enough.
I just love getting lost in those games.
That's really fair.
And also with very difficult, and also they have that right amount of difficulty that's just mwah.
Yeah, I mean, again, the obvious answers, I think, for both of us were Pikmin and Pokemon, respectively.
Actually, no.
No.
Metroid Prime tops Pikmin.
Oh, damn. I mean, I guess Metroid Prime isn't just catchy a username.
Pikmin are more versatile.
Fair enough, fair enough. If I can't go with Pokemon as an answer, then mine's probably Zelda. I really like a lot of Zelda games. Although, like, I'm like scanning my brain, and I'm like, I don't know. You could make an argument for something like Octopath Traveler as well. Like, both Octopath games are so peak to me. They are like my ideal JRPGs. Oh,
Never played Octopath.
look at these guys. Look at the way they're just watching me. That's so cute. They're like, come, Earth Mother. Join us. Join us in the field. This is adorable. I feel so bad that I'm genociding your race. That's a really funny clip out of context, but at the same time. Part of me is saying please clip it, but the other part of me is saying don't clip it.
Don't clip it. We don't want to get Baffle canceled later.
If you can have the me staring at all of them being like, this is so cute, and then followed it up by the line I just said, then that's fine. Oh, also Spyro. Spyro is really high up there for one of my favorite series.
I have a Spyro game. It is utterly broken.
Which one do you have?
Hold on. It's broken both physically and, from what I've heard, programmed shittily.
Is it Enter the Dragonfly?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Enter the Dragonfly was one of the only games I remember playing as a child and being like, this game is not good. And this game feels not right. I didn't have, you know, the words of unfinished at the time. Because it was either games were or they weren't. But, like, I remember playing Enter the Dragonfly as a child, being really excited to play just another Spyro game and being like, this is not enjoyable. And, like, things keep glitching. And not in a fun way, but in a way that I'm like, I don't feel like things are supposed to be this way.
Not in a Bethesda way. In a this shit be broken way.
Guys, if you get me to 2,000 followers, I'll play Enter the Dragonfly.
Yeah, screw it, I'll play along with her. Have my first Spyro experience be Enter the Dragonfly.
I mean, we're getting towards 1,800, so we're not super far off. That's the 2,000 goal. I will play Enter the Dragonfly. You know what? I'll even throw in Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Which is a game...
Oh, speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh!
That would be miserable to play.
Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually pulled a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards a couple weeks ago. And I got a $500 full hollow Nibiru the Primal Being.
Okay, so you need to know that my knowledge of Yu-Gi-Oh! Starts and ends with Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! either. I just had a $5 at GameStop that I could use to pull a pack of cards, so...
Actually, that's not true. I know some cards from the anime. Like Dark Magician Girl. I remember thinking she was cute. Fun Yu-Gi-Oh! Fact, transphobes get sent to the Shadow Realm, as they damn well should. Like, legit, there is a rule where if you misgender someone maliciously in or outside a tournament, you get perma-banned from the tournament. Hell yeah. Send those transphobes to the Shadow Realm, Yu-Gi-Oh! Where are my dearling? Oh, where are my dearling? Oh, where are my dearling? Ah! I ran into a Pachirisu.
Pachirisu.
I love Pachirisu, actually, like, real talk. Pachirisu is the cutest Pikachu clone.
So, want to hear something funny? So I was watching a shiny hunting stream of on a different streamer.
Yeah.
Back when Sword and Shield was big.
Uh-huh.
And he was hunting, I don't remember what, but I asked, what if a shiny Blipbug came up? And immediately a shiny Blipbug came up.
I had a Cyclizar run into me. Look,
I kind of just wilted into existence and got a BMP out of it.
I am always happy just to see shinies. Doesn't matter what the shiny is. Like, if a shiny of something else were to appear right now, I'd be okay with that. The only exception to that rule, I think, would be, and they're not even in the original game. I think they're in the DLCs. But the only exception to that being Nidoran female. But even...
No, they're not even in the DLC.
Even then, I think I'd just keep it as a Nidorina forever. I just never evolve it.
Fair.
I keep it pure. For the end of days. Would never see the horrors that are shiny Nidoqueen. Spawns shiny Wailord on top of Apple? Can you please? I would love a shiny Wailord. That's my favorite guy.
Yeah.
If you could have any Pokemon as a pet, what Pokemon would you want?
I don't know.
I think I'd want a Vulpix. Because it would be soft, it would be warm. They're like really, really cute.
Okay, but when it evolves, you can't touch its tail.
That's fine. Who says I'll even evolve it? It needs a Firestone for that. I just never give it a Firestone. It'll stay my adorable little Vulpix forever. Like the way they're all congregating is so cute. I love them. Do you have to answer? Why, Death? What's your answer? What Pokemon would you want as a pet, Death? Why do you feel uncomfortable answering the question, Death?
What do you have to hide, Death?
Death! Why do you feel uncomfortable answering the question?
Oh, I just heard a shiny.
In your game?
Cricketot. Yes. That's 0 for 2.
God damn it. I'm just gonna start
You can't play
slowly.
Legends Arceus now, so...
Oh, Legends Arceus is too easy to find shinies in. It wouldn't be the kind of pet
Switch
you're
games.
thinking of?
It's Gardevoir, isn't it?
Did you know that in terms of male and female... I'm wearing a Vaporeon blanket. I have to make the joke. I still, like, every single time I mention that Vaporeon is my favorite evolution, people are like, oh, it's because of the funny haha. And I'm like, no, I've liked Vaporeon since I was a kid. Like, I just think it's really pretty.
Of course you chose both the furries.
I mean,
Furry baits.
can't say I blame you, but... Dude. I'm sorry if that low battery sound is getting annoying. I thought my controller was charging all day. Apparently, it was not. So now we're here.
I am actually going to be right back. I need to go take care of some stuff.
Yeah, no worries. Go take care of shit. So y'all, I need to tell you about my one professor. So like the way my courses work for the program I'm in is you do like 2 3-hour chunks of classes in a day. So it's like 1 3-hour chunk in the morning from like 9 to 12, and then another 3-hour chunk in the afternoon from 1 to 4. 12 to 1 being like time that you can eat and stuff. It's like the college's free period where just no one has classes. So, all's well and good. Like, it was a great first day. Got to know the other students pretty well. You know, got a great taste of just, like, what my assignments will be like, at least in this particular class. That sort of thing. My professor, and this is his words, not mine, describes himself as the human version of cocaine. In the fact that he is so constantly everywhere at once. Like, one of the most ADHD individuals I've ever encountered. And that's saying a lot, because I've encountered a lot of them. And just like an infectiously upbeat energy. Like one of those people that's just kind of friendly to everyone he comes across, with no regard for whether that's a smart idea or not. Which honestly, I kind of respect. He seems like a very fun dude. I'm looking forward to having him as one of my main professors throughout this program. He's like one of the lead developers of this specific branch of the program, because I'm basically doing like an accelerated branch, whereas the standard program is 2 years. I'm only doing it in 1 year. So it's a lot more, like, intensive, but that's fine. I don't mind. I mean, it's still early. I'm confident things will get stressful eventually, but I'm excited thus far. I'm excited, and I don't know. There's something about, like, being surrounded by people that are passionate about the same things you are, that like you kind of feed off each other's passion, and it's honestly inspiring just to see all these people that like have unique, diverse perspectives on their approach with children.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I was just talking about school and stuff.
Yep, I heard everything.
The moment before one yells, "Get her," and they all pull out bats. Like at school? Are you suggesting they're gonna beat my ass at school? What did I do? I mean, I did share that I'm a theater kid, which
Macbeth.
Theater kids are annoying as hell. I'm allowed to say that, because I am one. So, I wouldn't blame them if they did. Oh no, the deerlings. No, the deerlings are my friends, even if I'm killing them.
You know what? I'm going shiny iron thorns hunting.
Hell yeah. What's your favorite paradox?
Ooh, that is a good question. I am not sure.
Yeah, I don't know if I have an answer too. I feel like my answer constantly changes. Screamtail is really high up there. I really like Screamtail a lot. Just something about a feral ass Jigglypuff is really funny to me. Iron Valiant is amazing. Love Iron Valiant's design. Any that get me Dino Mommy. So valid. Sada is still the reason that I bought Pokemon Scarlet over Violet originally. I just love me Dino Mommy. What can I say? Although I do think the endgame story works better with Turo. Because it makes a lot more sense for someone who was like, you know, traveling to the future to have... And I don't think this is spoilers. The game's been out for a while. If you don't know this, I guess, mute now.
Yeah, we're coming up to the end of this generation anyway, so...
But if you don't know the ending of Scarlet and Violet, I guess mute now, and someone will type in chat when it's safe.
Until you see the Pikmin turn white again. Anyway, I need to keep talking, so yeah, at the end of Scarlet and Violet, and I've turned white. Never mind.
I'll just have one, like, someone type in chat. It's fine. But yeah, like at the end of Scarlet and Violet, you go to like the Great Crater of Paldea, and it's revealed that, like, you know, that Turo or Sada, depending on which version you're playing, down there is actually like a robot that was built by the original Turo/Sada, because they got stuck exploring time. And I don't know, I think that narrative just works a little bit better as if it's Turo, personally.
Yeah, because he's more technologically inclined.
Yeah, like, it doesn't seem to make sense to me for the, you know, person discovering the past to have the ability to make a robot.
Anyway, you know, that's something on mute message.
Thank you. Oh, there's no shinies. Die, another deerling. Every time I don't get a shiny, another one of your species die, deerling. I suggest you give one now.
Fruit salad.
Yeah, Fiona!
Yummy, yummy,
Hey, Fiona.
Long time no see!
yummy.
Oh shit, my battery's dead. Shit.
Fiona, you killed the battery.
You killed the battery, no! It's fine. Long time no see, though. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a wonderful, just life in general. Really. No, it's okay. It's okay. We're teasing. You didn't kill the battery. It's fine.
I joke.
We joke. It's fine. You're all good. Although, plugging in the controller again may have killed my capture card. Give us shiny deerling or we kill your entire species. Your choice. You're kind of in a slump? Oh no.
I will send you back to the future.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're in a slump. Yeah, something about, like, just plugging in the controller makes the capture card just not want to function anymore. I'm not sure why. Because it should have no effect on the HDMI. And yet it does, for some reason.
Yeah, I've kind of been in a slump too. Just, Fiona, that's why I haven't really streamed too much either. I mean, I've been co-streaming with Apple more than anything.
Maybe when my anniversary comes along, we can collab. Yeah, that'd be fun. I'm still in shock that I actually...
Apple finds the shiny in the tavern.
That I actually did something for my anniversary this year. I, like, never do stuff for my streaming anniversary. So the fact that I did was honestly kind of wild. Dearling, where'd you go? Okay. I can't believe I've been streaming for 4 years, though. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, rephrase. VTubing for 4 years. I've been streaming for 5 years, which is even more crazy.
I don't remember when I started streaming. It hasn't been much. Oh well. Do I really care? No.
Fair enough, fair enough. Much love to you too, Fiona. I hope your slump ends soon and you are just generally feeling good and up for streaming again. I wish you nothing but happiness. As I wish to everyone here. I hope you're all doing great. Except for you. Who's you? I don't know. That's up to you guys to try and figure out.
It's obviously deaf.
Yes, I wish happiness for every single person here, except for one of my best friends in the entire world. That guy? Fuck him. Death, I'm sorry. I can't even say that jokingly. I love you. You're the best.
Yeah, we love you around here, Death.
I'm someone that I feel so bad about being a dick to people.
Fair.
Like, even Arcanon, who I would argue I have probably the most, like, back and forth, hate each other banter with on stream. Like, I still feel super guilty about it every single time. And I'm like, I know he doesn't take it personally, and he jokes back just as hard. It was too drowned out by gunfire?
What are you playing? Helldiver?
Are you okay? That was my first concern. Is it video game gunfire, or is it actual gunfire? Because those are two great different levels of concern.
Yeah.
Please tell me it's video game gunfire.
And if it's not, please stop stream to get quiet and get somewhere safe.
I mean, okay.
Okay, Warhammer Full Decay. That's acceptable.
I have literally been streaming when I've heard gunshots. I used to live in a not great area of our city. Never like close gunshots. I'm gonna stop talking.
It's still gunshots.
I'm gonna stop talking.
Best video. Anyway, so...
Never to the point where I was in
didn't take
danger.
the movie theater job. Yeah. But yeah. I'm glad I did not end up taking a movie theater job.
No, is it like shit?
Have you seen what happened when the Minecraft movie came out?
I mean, I still haven't seen the Minecraft movie.
People went haywire when the chicken jockey scene came out.
Fair enough, fair enough. I don't...
Like, throwing everything... I'm saying what the audience did.
I don't see the appeal in throwing shit during a movie.
Me neither.
The one exception for that is, like... like, I've seen...
Rocky Horror Picture
I was
Show.
about to say, I've seen, like, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Like, if
But
it's...
that's a whole cult
Yeah,
following.
but, like...
That's different.
No, if it's an event where, like... Okay, that's specifically, like, expected... Like, theaters
Okay, fine. I get
show
that.
Rocky Horror with the idea of, like, oh yeah, no, 100%, people are gonna throw shit.
People are gonna do shit. Especially toast.
But I don't think anyone expects that in just, like, your typical...
Minecraft movie. Or any movie other than Rocky Horror, but that's a whole different can of worms.
Has anyone here seen the Minecraft movie? Is it... I've only heard that it's
I have not seen it.
bad. And I kind of want to see it because it's bad, but I don't want to, like, pay to see it, you know? I don't want to, like... I don't mind giving money to something if I'm going to get, like, humor out of it. But I've heard it's the type of bad where it's like, it's not even really funny bad, it's just kind of bad.
It's not a funny bad. I haven't seen it. I really don't have much plans to.
Like, I don't know, I don't mind paying for something like Birdemic because that's funny bad. Or like,
or Velocipaster.
yeah, or like Dark Dungeons, the D&D sex movie.
What?
Oh, God, are you not?
Wait, this is the first time hearing this.
It's... Okay, I say D&D sex movie, but there's more to it than that. But it's like a movie about it's one of those like a D&D is against God type movies and like playing into the
okay.
satanic panic.
Okay. Gotcha.
Because D&D
Anyway,
equals
I
devil
am-
worshipping and fucking around and
It's mad.
I'm like, oh, that's the dream, honestly. I get to worship the devil, I get to have a lot of sex, like that sounds perfect.
D&D is mostly math.
It's mostly math, yes.
But I bet the people who mainly say that shit don't know.
Death, I
don't
would
know.
I would love to like watch it together and both write notes and like do a stream on that. I think that'd be really fun.
Drunk, horny Discord movie night.
Honestly, I need to have movie nights with my Discord because that's something I wanted to do ages ago. I'm not a huge movie watcher to begin with.
Fair. I must have been watching anime lately.
I'd like to do even like once every 2 months, specifically musical watch-alongs in my Discord.
So Rocky Horror.
Well, I mean, it could be any movie musical or a musical that's like easily available online.
Okay, but Rocky Horror is definitely on that list.
I mean, Rocky Horrors are cult classics, so I feel like we gotta, but...
I rest my case.
But, like, I also just want to do more streams in general talking about musicals, because I feel like, there's a lot of people that there's a lot of other people I know through VTubing who like musicals, but there's not a lot of people I know through VTubing who love musicals.
So you're trying to fill that gap.
No. Like, I know people, like, shout out Sumire Hanaki. Sumire and I have done musical theater stuff together. Love talking to her about musical theater, and she's introduced me to new shows. I hope I've done the same to her. But, like, I remember doing a stream a while back where I just talked about, like, my 5 favorite musicals and why they were my favorite and showed off some, like, clips of them. And I remember people being like, yeah, I'm kind of interested in this show now. I might go check it out. And I'm like, that's great! Like, that's what I want! I want people to check out the things that I recommend. And if I can talk about things on a larger scale and have people do that, like, I love that.
Yeah.
I know Mousy suggested to me ages ago to do, oh, okay, I dispersed the outbreak. No deerling for me.
It wasn't meant to be.
Nope. We've got a little bit of
well.
time. I can hunt something else.
Who else there is? Let's see.
I don't know if I want any of these. Maybe I'll reset these outbreaks. But Mousy was trying to convince me ages ago to do, like, streams where I try and recreate a set for a musical in Minecraft. And I'm like, that's so cool. I would love to do that. I don't feel like I'm talented enough to build things
Yes, they.
in which to do that. Like, if I enlisted the help of someone like Captain, then sure. Because he's really good at building things, and I am not. That doesn't seem right.
Also, your game is now permanently infested with Pikmin.
Sorry, my game crashed briefly. I know you guys can't see it currently, but I was like, why the heck is it doing that? But no, I love doing streams with people and just like having them talk about what they're interested in. And I love doing that myself. So
There.
I want to do another
How is it on YouTube?
is it actually? Because I'm not gonna lie, I did pay money for it. It was well worth it to me. But if it's free, that's great. Ooh, there's Toxel. I could try getting a shiny Toxel again. I really like Toxtricity.
Is it Darkest Dungeon or Dark Dungeon? The movie.
I was pretty sure it was just Dark Dungeon.
Okay.
But I could be wrong on that. It's been a few years.
No, the movie is Dark Dungeon.
Balatro is currently free on PSN, and I am very excited because
I got that on mobile at the beginning of the year.
Balatro is one of those games that I've wanted to try, but I don't know if I'll like, so I don't want to buy it.
Fair.
Because, like, I've heard people be like, it's really, really good, but I'm like, I'm not a huge card game person, but I want to try it just to, like, see.
I mean, now, do you have it? Do you have a way to get it for? I'll try it for free.
Well, now I do, because it's on PSN.
Yeah. So what are you out if you try it?
Ah,
Oh, Rosling Goblin, thank you for the raid.
EP Raid! Hello! How was your stream? What were you up to today? Death, could you please shout out Rosalind, please? Please, please, please. I'd appreciate you. Welcome on in,
We're
Raiders!
just collecting all the goblins.
Hello! Hi, hi, hi! If you don't know me, my name is Appleseed. I'm from the neighborhood Plant Goblin Druid. I play a lot of comfy, cozy games.
So I thought you already had a shiny Toxel.
I don't have a shiny Toxel. I have a Toxel.
Oh, you have...
Sanity, you're not a mod. You can't shout out Roslyn.
I'm not a mod either.
You're not one of my Twitch mods, no. You're just a Discord mod.
Yeah.
I mean, you're welcome to be a Twitch mod if you want to be.
Maybe.
But I talk about D&D musical theater a lot. I play comfy, cozy games, mostly Pokemon and indie games and nostalgic games and all that jazz. But more than anything,
I occasionally come on here to annoy her.
more than anything, I just like to have a comfy, cozy time where we can de-stress from the craziness of life together. And we are shiny hunting. You were on the new Minecraft server? Nice! I hope that was fun.
Okay, is it like a Goblin Minecraft server or something?
I mean...
Or a Mythical Menagerie?
I mean, Rosalind's not part of Mythical Menagerie. Rosalind's just a sweet
Okay.
bean. But Rosalind does, like, a ton of Minecraft stuff. And it's always really impressive. Like, Rosalind's run a lot of really impressive Minecraft events that always blow me away.
Nice. What type of mods do you have, Rosalind? I know I've been getting into Create Mod.
Minecraft is a game that I keep wanting to play more of, and I want to stream more, but...
It's one of the, but you don't want to do it solo.
Well, it's also... Look, I have a million freaking games I want to stream. Server launched last week. We're starting the HVZ Minecraft server early this year. Oh, nice. Heck yeah.
Maybe. I'm not on too much these days because work and everything. Plus, also, I have so many games I want to play right now. So I'm kind of dealing with the backlog.
Yeah. Story of my life.
So maybe.
No, every single time I'm like...
I also want to complete the create tutorial so that I know what the hell I'm doing. Well,
Where the heck is this snow break? Oh, it's like down here. Y'all are both welcome if you like, whenever, no pressure. Appreciate
I
it.
also know that I'm going to be away from my computer for a few weeks in these coming months because dog sitting.
Yeah, this is very weird for me because I'm like someone who is always trying to think of like her next big event, but I'm actually trying to not think of events right now because I'm like I want to just focus on school and giving that like the space that it needs and not overwhelm myself.
I have a little dog sitting gig around the town I'm in.
I say that as I am actively planning a Pride event, but that's fine. Look, the Pride event won't be much. I'm telling you all right now. It's basically we're just gonna play date everything and raise money for the Trevor Project, probably, or some other LGBT
If you need me to do a stupid voice, let me know.
charity. I'm not sure if I want to pull people in or if I just want to do this one solo. I haven't decided.
Fair enough. Just be sure you're staying hydrated. A lot of reading.
No, the game Date Everything, which I've been extremely excited for since the moment it was announced.
Wait, go back. One of those, the baby looked off.
Which one?
Never mind, I'm just crazy.
Yeah. Go take care of yourself, Rosalind. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate you.
Go find food.
Guys, give some love to Rosalind, seriously. Such a sweetheart. Also an amazing artist. Like, if anyone's seen my Potato Mancer, I can try and pull it up. Hang on. That's Rosalind's brilliant art. Where is it? I have it saved here somewhere in my art folder. I commission too much stuff. I say as I continue to commission more. But like, look at this. This is
Oh yeah, that is good. That is good.
one of the stupidest, and I mean that in the best possible way, one of the like silliest concepts I've ever seen. But there's like the fry skirt, the little curly fry like belt tassels. Like, I commissioned Rosalind for a Halloween piece, and I was like, I don't know, I kind of like the idea of a little pumpkin or a little witch, but if you have anything specific, just go off. And oh boy, Rosalind did.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love commissioning an artist and just being like, do what you want.
Go
Like,
nuts.
I know so many people are terrified of skeb commissions, but I'm like, no, that's so ideal to me. I love being able to just give an artist my character and be like, yeah, have fun. Do what you want with her. As long as it's not like, I don't know, creepy.
As long as it's not something offensive.
Scab basically means like random. I don't know what scab as a term means exactly, but what's this green thing over here? Oh, that's a petal.
Scab is usually a term for when
I fell down.
laborers are going
No,
on
no, no,
strike.
no,
Scabs
no,
are the ones that step in and
God damn it.
do labor anyway.
I fell down. I don't have the ability to climb yet. Shit. I fell down. But yeah, like I know for art, when you get a skep commission, it's typically like a there's no revisions, there's no check-ins. It's like you pay someone and they get to do a random whatever with your character. And I've gotten so many beautiful, beautiful pieces of art that are all skeb.
Sorry, I switched off because my Switch died, so I'm playing Pikmin now.
It's all good. You play what you want. You don't gotta play Pokemon with me. Only if you want to.
Plus, I'm already up a shiny.
Yeah, that too.
Actually, I'm up 2.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about it, Pikmin. It's fine.
Sorry, I do a little bit of trolling. I like to do a little bit of trolling.
I need to commission more artists. Like, genuinely. I have such a big list. I have a bookmarked, like, a list of bookmarked VGen and Ko-Fi? Coffee?
Whatever the name of that site is.
Pages of just various artists that I need to commission at some point.
I don't really have the money to commission art because U.S. college education.
Yeah, well, that's kind of where I'm starting to approach because, you know, tuition is expensive.
Yeah.
I'm so glad, though.
I have no idea what tuition in Canada is like, so...
Oh, it's bad. I think it's similar.
Okay, then.
I think it's similar to how it is for you guys. I don't know exactly, but in terms of education, I know our stuff is pretty similar.
Yeah, I have trouble keeping up with American politics, let alone Canadian.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Because our politics is just a shit show right now.
Yep. Ours is...
But this is not a political channel, so I'm going to stop talking about it.
I mean, I don't know. I'll never get mad at people for being like, yeah, shit sucks. And I'm like, no, that's fair.
Valid.
And I've certainly gotten political on my own channel. I try not to, mostly because I just want to keep the vibe up.
Yeah.
Death, I don't know if you're still here, but can you get rid of the ban evader if you see it?
There's a ban evader?
Yeah, it's yeah, likely only available to mods and I,
Who?
but that's some top of shit.
Yeah, who's the ban evader?
Suppressed Auditor, F8I. I need to just find a list.
I don't see him.
Well, yeah, because they're...
I don't see him.
If Twitch flags someone as a likely ban evader, they won't show their messages in chat.
Okay, unless it's to a mod.
Like, we'll see it, but because it's someone Twitch has already flagged as, like, potentially being,
Valid.
a bot, then they don't show their messages in chat. It's only for mods and
Okay.
the streamer.
Fair. So I baked pie last week.
You're on, like, a pie baking arc, I feel. I feel like every time I talk to you, you're like, I baked pie. I just want to say, like, I love that for you. I've noticed this.
Sorry.
No, don't apologize.
I like baking.
No, that's fine. I also like baking. You're fine.
Yeah. Anyway, I baked some sugar cream pie
Oh, nice.
for a party.
I haven't baked anything in a while. Well, I like to bake sweets, and when I had my kidney stone, I didn't want to bake anything because I didn't want to tempt myself.
There. And ads.
But thankfully, I no longer have a kidney stone. Or at least I don't think I do.
Yeah, kidney stones suck.
Yeah, no, it's been super unpleasant. I still need to go to, like, get an x-ray done to confirm whether it's out of my body, but I'm like 99% sure it is.
No.
Granted, I thought that last time too, and turns out it was stuck, so who knows?
Yeah.
It's just annoying because they, like, want me to go get an x-ray done at a hospital. But hospitals are only open during hours that I'd be at work or at class. So it's like, cool, I basically have to take time off for this. And I've already taken so much time off for this kidney stone as is. Char Cadet.
Yeah.
I already have a shiny Char Cadet and a shiny Armor Rouge. Also, I don't really like their shinies. I like that.
They should have made shiny Char Cadet blue.
They should have made them the opposites colors. Make Armor Rouge Char Cadet's colors, and make, or not Char Cadet, Cerulege's
Armor Rouge, Cerulege.
yeah, and then Cerulege Armor Rouge's colors.
Vice versa.
That would have
What
been
should
really
Char
sick.
Cadet's colors been?
I don't know. Char Cadet could just be blue. Blue, ba ba dee ba ba da 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 dee da.
I'm blue, da boo dee da boo die.
Ah! Petaloo! I love Petaloo. Petaloo's so cute. Nah, Char Cadet's one of those Pokemon that, like, when I first saw it, I was like, this guy is the best. I love him. And don't get me wrong, Cerulege and Armor Rouge are both super fucking cool. And I really enjoyed using Cerulege. However, I have stated it before, and I'll state it again. Sometimes I wish Pokemon would just stay cute little guys. Like, when they evolve, keep them cute. I don't know, Cerulege is still like a S tier mon. Even with me saying this. I've been sitting weirdly, and I didn't notice, and now my back hurts. To be fair, I've also spent, 6 hours of my day in tiny little,
Yeah. In a chair, in a desk.
classroom chairs. I will stretch! Thank you, Sanity. Although it's very nice because the room that I'm in for school, like, this specific classroom was made for our program.
That's good.
So, like, the chairs are all,
So at least it's the comfy shit.
are like rolly so that we can easily, like, move around. There's tons of, like, toys in the room because, yeah, like, we're expected to be working with kids. It's childcare. It makes sense that there'd be toys around. I will hydrate. Thank you, Sanity.
No, not accepting that death.
And yeah, my prof is just such a eccentric dude. He showed us his favorite bakery today because it happened to be nearby.
Shit, nice.
He was like,
Nice.
yeah, let's do like a tour around the building because all of you are first years. So you probably benefit from that. And then he was like, there's this place that has really amazing coffee. If you don't want to go to the Tim Hortons that's on campus, go to this place instead. And we were like, where is it? And he was like, let's walk to it. Like, it's so close, we can walk right there. So we did.
There.
I'm debating going there for our lunch break tomorrow and grabbing a coffee.
Nice.
Seeing if what he says is true. Whether they do.
I don't like coffee.
I'm not huge on coffee. It's grown on me over the past few years. I used to be like a tea drinker only. But then, Captain started making his own cold brew. So, I drink that.
So that Toxel has chosen Dad.
So he has. Death, did you hear that? That Toxel wants you. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. I'm rambling. What else is new? This is an item. I want the item. I love free shit. I would just like to find a shiny. Well, you don't want it? You're not ready for that? You're not ready for that commitment? You're not ready to love this Toxel? He's just a little guy. He just wants support and love.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm fighting a giant blood bug right now.
You're all good.
Want to see what it looks like? What a giant blood bug looks like?
Sure.
Okay, hold on.
So many Toxel. Run away. Stay away from me, Toxel. All I'll do is hurt you. Also playing this Warhammer game, so all the Space Marines are just Reddit mods, right? I mean, I don't know about a lot about Warhammer, but wouldn't surprise me.
Okay,
Okay.
what do you think?
Oh my god, I love them.
Yeah, this is a giant bread bug.
Oh, he's perfect. Breadbug sounds like a Pokemon name, though. I gotta say.
Yeah.
This is Breadbug.
But, no. It's a Pikmin enemy. Wanna know how you kill it?
Do you have to eat it?
No, you have to play Tug of War with it.
Okay. They're healed by spite, they worship one dude to godhood, and solve all their problems with violence. So yeah, Reddit mods.
No, sounds like a Twitter user.
Ugh. That too.
Yeah. You want to see what a smaller bread bug looks like?
Yes. If it was not clear, friends, I don't know shit about Pikmin.
I am Babble's only exposure to Pikmin.
That and watching like lurking in friends streams playing Pikmin.
Okay.
But aw, the little one's so cute too. I love them.
Yay.
No, Pikmin is one of those things where it's like part of me wants to try it,
But you...
but I don't know if I'll like it.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to like sit down with like Captain or someone
With-
and watch them play it more than I would play it myself, you know? talked about this on stream before, but like, I'm someone that, even if I've never played a game, but just watch someone else play through the game entirely, and helped, like, influence the story if there is, like, story decisions, I consider that a game I myself have played.
Mm-hmm.
And I know people might disagree with that, because I have had arguments with my chat about this before.
You were there for the experience.
No, like, yes. But, like, I'm gonna take, like, God of War as a great example. Not Ragnarok, but, like, the original, like, God of Boy. The one that came out in 2014 or whatever year it was. I don't fucking remember. It was later than that. I don't know why I said 2014. But, like, I sat down next to my ex as he played through, like, the entire game. I didn't touch the controller once. But, like, I was right there with him for all of it. Experienced the story alongside him. Like, helped make choices in the game. So I consider that a game I myself have played.
Okay.
Which apparently is crazy, but...
So, I think Pikmin 2 is the most modded game on the GameCube.
That wouldn't surprise me. Pikmin does have a big mod community, to my knowledge.
Oh, very big. Yeah. I mean, the crazy man of Pickhacker made the entirety of Pikmin 1 in the Pikmin 2 engine.
Damn.
And added an extra story, new challenge mode, and a randomizer.
Yeah, like, that's another thing, Death. Like, we experienced Horizon together. I consider that a game I have now played, even though I never once touched the controller. But, I don't know, there's people who have disagreed with me on that before. I think it mainly gets into an issue when I say that some of my favorite games of all time are games that I technically myself have never played. Like Nier Replicant. I consider one of my favorite games of all time. I experienced the entire story of that with my ex. I actually sat down and played the game and only got past, like, the first boss. I did not get very far myself.
I've never played a Nier game.
I still haven't played Automata. I need to. Captain keeps telling me I do. And, like, we own it, so there's no reason for me not to. I just haven't.
Fair.
Maybe I'll play that on stream. Who knows? I keep saying I'll play games on stream and then I don't, so...
But you have such a big
I
backlog.
have such a big backlog!
At least I'm working on it. Pikmin 251 is on the backlog, and I'm actively playing it right now.
The problem is that I also, like, I do things that interrupts the flow of my games being played. Like, I did a really big archipelago, followed by another really big archipelago.
Yeah.
Which I hopefully will be finishing a lot of on Saturday. I'm hoping to finish Ocarina of Time on Saturday for the Mythical Menagerie Archipelago. I say that, I don't know if I'm gonna finish, but I'm hoping!
Let's hope.
All I have left is, Shadow Temple and then Ganon. And once Ocarina of Time is done, like, all I have left is the Tasmanian Tiger, and Little Gator Game, which are both much easier games to finish. I don't know if I'm gonna find a shiny yet. I want a little shiny baby boy. Please, Toxel, please. Please, Toxel, please.
I'm just murdering everything in this cave. Because murder, 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 murder. Oh, so I made a Palladium character. If you don't know what Palladium is, it's basically D&D, but much more complex.
Okay.
And so we're doing a superhero campaign where we each have a superpower.
Uh-huh.
For my superpower, I chose killing the superpower of whoever I kill.
Ooh.
Except my character hates killing. And I can only have one power at a time. Gets overridden per kill.
Interesting.
Yeah, I had to work with the DM on balance.
Yeah.
Because mimicking powers is overpowered.
I love mimicking powers, but like in a weird condition. So like I was running a campaign in the Powered by the Apocalypse tabletop RPG Masks a New Generation for a while. Which the whole thing about it is it's like a superhero tabletop game that's based on like Young Justice and Teen Titans.
Okay.
So it was like a My Hero Academia-esque like superhero school setting.
Okay.
And one of the characters that I had created, her power was like mimicry. But specifically she got it through clothes. And so it was, she could get any power, but it was based on like what clothes she was wearing. So something like a wedding dress might give her the power of like pheromones.
Okay.
Something like, you know, a unitard that a dancer might wear might give her like extreme flexibility.
Yeah.
So it was something I was kind of
give.
looking forward to just as a like writing challenge, is like, yeah, what does this item give her? What makes sense?
Yeah. What would a thong give?
I don't know, like, I guess it depends. How sexy is the thong?
Fair.
But like shit like that is stuff that I'd have to consider, and you know, the idea behind it was like kind of a a similar thing, like there could only be one power at a time. So,
Yeah.
like, you know, you can't do, like, a fucking,
You can't mix match.
you can't have, like, a million different things at once.
Yeah.
I think the way I would probably have balanced that is have it be whatever seems like the most prominent power at the moment. So, like, you know, if you're wearing regular, everyday girl clothes, which might just give you something kind of standard and boring, but then you have, like, a fireman hat that could get you the ability to, like, spray water from your hands, or what have you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that would be considered
Anyway.
the most prominent power in that.
Yeah. Still no Toxel.
Still no Toxel. We were able to go for another half hour, you said?
Correct.
Would you like to end before then, or no? I don't want to, like, push you
Nah.
if you're
Nah.
not able to.
I'm able to.
Okay, cool. We might end a little bit before then, just because I know that's roughly when
Okay.
Captain will want to go to bed.
Do we wanna do story since we can?
No. I'm just gonna beat up Toxel and pray we find a shiny
Fair.
before we end.
Valid.
Mostly because I would like to find another shiny before Rhyme anyways, because I don't have a great team for
Okay.
Rhyme. I do not have much that's good against ghost types. Not that a Toxel would be much help, but... Although it would actually be kind of cool, having a shiny Toxtricity against her Toxtricity. Apple, I'm just gonna take my anger out on these babies. No! Okay, maybe a little bit.
No, I wonder if I should make another apple pie.
Don't make a bapple pie. You can make an apple pie. Don't make a bapple pie.
Why, it tastes good, and you regrow.
I know, but it's painful each time. These vines and shit on my hair, you know. Pulling them hurts.
Oh shit, that's a bull bear.
Bapple juice. Look, people have joked about my bapple juice before, but that's not entirely Twitch appropriate.
We're an 18 plus stream.
Fair enough, fair enough. I have thought of NSFW art in that regard many a time. I have not commissioned it, but I have thought about it. I've also thought of jokes about my apple pie,
Bull bears.
so you know.
Ooh. Alright, love you too.
NSFW art potentials are wild when you have a food-themed character.
Mhm. The melons.
Yeah. Well, that's where the only orchards joke comes
That's
from.
what Yeah.
Is the whole thought of it was actual real-life pictures of me. I wouldn't fuck around in that regard. But you wouldn't actually be able to see anything because everything would be covered up by fruit. So it's like melons covering my titties. A banana in between my legs. My favorite idea, and I would hate it because it would be a sensory nightmare for me, but was just an entire bathtub full of fruit cocktail and me just soaking in it. And pictures in that regard. Look, if there was a market for it, I'd do it.
I'm pretty sure there's a market for it.
There's a market for it. I was about to say, there's a market for everything, Horny. Yeah. Yeah, there is. I need to think of more clever ones. Like melons on my melons, that makes sense.
Each on your butt?
That'd be so sticky. I don't know if this is something I've talked about, but I hate being sticky. And I'm gonna ask you all to get your heads out of the gutter for a bit. But like, I will actively avoid maple syrup.
Even though you're Canadian.
Even though I'm Canadian, so that's already sacrilege. But just because, like, the stickiness of it is horrific to me. Like, the taste of maple syrup is divine. Love that shit. But anytime I have maple syrup, like, I have to use the tiniest little bit possible. Because if I get sticky in any regard, or if things get too sticky, I'm like, this is awful. I hate this. It's such an awful, like, sensory thing to me. Having to clean up after we have like pancakes or something in the morning at work is like I can't do it. I have to pass it off to someone else. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm happy to clean up literally anything else. You can give me the piss to clean up, you can give me shit to clean up. I can't clean up syrup off a table. Like can't do it. It's crazy the little things like that though that like bother us as individuals. Because I'm not a squeamish person when it comes to like gross things. Just stickiness
in particular. Don't like sticky.
Stickiness in particular.
So you must really hate sticks.
Bitch, those grow out of my hair. You know I love those sticks. Although it's a nightmare when you're trying to brush it. When you're trying to brush your vines and sticks get in your comb, awful. I don't even know how you go about brushing vines. Would you use a comb?
A rake, maybe?
Just... I'm imagining, like, one of those, like, you know, toy rakes that you give to, like, a child so they can help with yard work? It's just one of those.
Yeah.
For my hair. That's a really cute mental image, actually.
Okay, someone needs to draw that.
Someone needs to draw me getting my hair brushed by a toy rake, please. I'll pay you for it.
I would, but I have zero artistic ability, so...
I'm one of those people that thinks all the time, like, man, I would love to know how to draw better so I could do this thing.
It also doesn't help I have a perpetual tremor in both my hands.
But, like, you get a haircut by a garden shears. I mean, obviously.
I mean, how else are you gonna get
Yeah,
it?
like, what do you guys use? But I just, like, I have no... I like drawing, but I have no, like, passion for drawing. Does that make sense? Where it's like, I love being able to sit down and do, like, a fun stream where I'm just doodling stuff. But I don't really have, like, a big passion to work at it and get better at it regularly.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, something like singing is something I'm incredibly passionate about, so I'm constantly, like, listening to songs and trying to, like...
And I'm passionate about baking and always trying to get better, even though I've kind of hit a wall with that.
But, like, I think
am
it's...
too good.
I think it's great to find shit like that. Like, it's great to find the things you are passionate about.
Why improve on perfection?
Why improve on perfection? In what regard? Nothing I do is perfection. I think I'm good at a lot of things. I don't think I'm perfect at anything.
I wouldn't say I'm perfect at baking. I'm just pretty damn good.
I don't get a chance to do it much anymore because I haven't done live theater in a while. But, like, I'm a damn good actress. And I will pride myself on that. I'm a very good actress. I would love to find ways to incorporate, because you can do, like, karaoke streams and stuff, but I'd love to find ways to incorporate acting into VTubing better. I haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah.
But I'm constantly cooking up new bullshit in my brain, so who knows?
Sometimes that's what one needs to do.
Well, again, like, I'm someone who, I very much have the creative brain of, I want to do this thing, how do I do it?
Oh, very much so.
It's like, yeah, I really want to at some point. I mean, I've talked about this desire on stream before, but I want to run, like, a game tournament.
A game tourney?
Yes. I don't want to play in it. I want to specifically host and give commentary on other people's gameplay.
Ooh.
I don't even know what game I want people to play.
Well, if you get into Pikmin and are willing to do a Pikmin tournament, Pikmin 2 has an online multiplayer mod for versus mode.
I imagine I would do something like Mario Kart
Pokemon.
or Smash Bros or Pokemon or the lovely Snug Cinder, one of my besties, suggested to me when I told him about this idea ages ago that I do it in something that I know nothing about, because that will make the commentary way funnier. So do it in something like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where it's like, oh yeah, he just sent out, like, a Red Eyes Satan Dragon. That sounds sick as
Red-Eye
fuck!
Black Dragon.
I love that! Yeah, it would be really funny if it was a game you know nothing about. I'm trying to think of another good example, but...
Pikmin.
I do feel like I've pieced together enough about Pikmin that...
Okay, tell me what you know.
Okay, I can't do that right now, but, like, if I were to be watching it, I feel like I know more than I think I know. And again, I'd like to do it in something that already is like has a natural competitive edge to it.
Fair.
I don't know. Something like fucking Fortnite. I know nothing about Fortnite. Or like a sports game. I don't know sports. I don't play the footballs. I watched hockey as a child. But
That's mainly.
But that's because I'm Canadian. Like, I don't know.
That's kind of required.
Actually, no. It was because my dad managed the hockey team in my hometown, so I grew up like going to a lot of hockey games and working at hockey games, doing things like working the ticket desk or
Okay.
selling cotton candy and other
No.
concessions. But I also blocked a lot of those memories out because I didn't like it. It sucked.
I mean, I mainly watch hockey for the fights. That's if I watch hockey.
I remember, like, hanging out with my friends on occasion when they went to the hockey games too. I don't recall ever actually watching hockey.
Fair. You know, my town actually has actually has a hockey team.
Yeah, so does my hometown.
Yeah, but I'm in America, so.
I mean, I feel like hockey's becoming more of a widespread thing. Where the fuck are these shinies? Oh my god. I just want a little guy. I'm just gonna kill them slowly, one by one, whenever we reset an outbreak. And when the outbreak dies, that's it.
Let's end the stream.
Yeah.
And then you'll have to get me again.
Probably, yeah.
I stole all the shinies this time.
Clearly, I just need to drag you on with someone else. I think that's the problem. I think it's because you're coming on solo, and I just don't have good shiny luck with you and you alone. If you're with someone else,
Yeah.
who knows?
Question is who?
I don't know. Who do you wanna come on with?
I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, you pick.
Okay.
I'm down to vibe with anyone.
Where the fuck are all these goddamn toxel? Sorry, I keep swearing.
It's your stream, you swear all you want.
I don't. I never thought I streamed a lot, or I swore a lot, until I started VTubing. I think it's just because I spend so much of my day, like, not swearing,
I got two shinies.
obviously. But it just all comes out now. You got two with me, so maybe it'll even out to one. That's true, that's true.
Yeah. I mean, didn't I also come on with Mouse here at some point? And we found jack shit?
Did you? I know we talked about you and Mousy coming on together. I don't know if that
no
actually
idea.
happened.
I
think
no
I've just
idea.
had you both separate.
Maybe.
But I also...
Maybe.
No, we talked about it because I also own Mousy a mulligan because I've never found a shiny with Mousy either. So maybe I have you and Mousy on together.
Yeah.
The combined chaotic forces of both of you will manifest a shiny.
That might be too much for one stream to handle.
Yeah, and...
Well,
frickin'... Okay, I need to get to the right spot. These Toxel. I don't even know what does shiny Flabébé look like? I just realized I still have a deerling on the stream.
The fairy part, well, the green part on the fairy is blue.
Oh, so it's one that'll be like almost impossible to tell too.
It's fucking
cool.
tiny.
Love that. I just realized I still have a deerling up here. I haven't changed it to a Toxel since we've been hunting Toxel. This deerling shiny is just kind of hanging out.
Yeah, it's just vibing.
She's just hanging out. She's just having a great time, okay? It's fine.
Okay, so what happens first? Do I get a P-Rake or does Bapple get a shiny?
Ain't that the question?
Hold on, I need to get my controller connected, so.
And just wait, we're gonna run into a shiny and it's gonna be something like another frickin' shiny Lechonk. I have so many of them. I keep accidentally stumbling upon shiny Lechonk. I never end up hunting them, they just appear. It's the same thing with shiny, like, Pikachu for me. I've never hunted.
They just exist.
I've never hunted a shiny Pikachu, but I think I have, like, 4 shiny Raichu in between various games.
Also, for those in chat, Little Kitty Big City is on sale.
It's a great game. Little Kitty Big City is so cozy. Super duper cute.
Anyway, pizza time. Have you played Pizza Tower?
I haven't.
Any plans to?
Maybe. It's always the shinies you don't want. It honestly is. Anytime I, like, really want a shiny of something, I never find that shiny. I say that even though our team is full of, like, Pokemon that I really, really like. Like, Corviknight's got a really sick shiny. I'm glad we have that. Lycanroc shiny is really nice. Ampharos' shiny is really nice, but that's just because I like pink blue guys. Pizza Tower dev team, what if Mario, but he's on crack? It's a game that I'd like to check out.
Fun.
There's a lot of games like that.
Very smooth.
I need to check out, Blueprints. I was told by Mythical Menagerie members that I'd really enjoy it. Because I love roguelikes, I love puzzle games. And I was specifically told it's kind of escape room-like. And I love escape rooms. I did an escape room on Saturday with friends, and we didn't escape, and I'm still mad about it. Not mad at anyone, just upset. I've never failed an escape room before, I've always escaped. So it was like my first escape room loss. Come on, Toxel. Please. Please, we're running out of time, Toxel. Please. Please shine for me. Sarah. Good Sir Toxel. Please. I do not wish to shine.
It's time.
See, doing these outbreaks hurts because sometimes you find a shiny immediately and then other times you don't find a shiny at all.
Anyway, I lost my P rank combo.
I swear my off-stream shiny luck is so much better than my on-stream shiny luck.
Am I just bad juju?
No, I mean, I just, in general, on-stream, I feel like I tend to get less shinies than off-stream. Like, I was, shiny hunting Knackley, just personally. Same method as this, not using sandwiches or anything. And just decided to slowly kill off the outbreak and wait to see if one shined. And I got two shiny Knackley in that time. I'm like, what the fuck? I never have that good luck on stream. Although, every single time I find a shiny really, really quick, the next shiny always takes me a while. And I found my shiny KLAWF, which was the last one we found on stream, really, really fast, so. We found him within like 2 resets or something like that. Not even. Pokemon from the outbreak have dispersed.
Damn.
Alas, we once again are shinyless.
That means I'm going to come back again.
Again, maybe with Mousy this
Probably not.
time.
Maybe. Maybe with death. I don't know, it just depends who you can get.
Yeah. I mean, I know Mousy has expressed interest in joining me again at some point. But damn it! Oh well. It is what it is. Thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for joining.
I hope you had fun hanging out with us.
Yeah. Always a pleasure to be on here.
In terms of my own streams, folks, I will not be streaming tomorrow. I don't usually do so on Fridays unless, unless, like, I'm doing an event or Captain's not home. So won't be streaming tomorrow, but Saturday evening we'll be trying our damnedest to get as far in the Mythical Menagerie Archipelago as possible. Ideally, finishing off Ocarina of Time. If not that, then just getting really far in Ocarina of Time and hopefully also progressing in Tai a fair bit. Because I can actually do stuff in that game now. I know. Fucking crazy, right?
And I have honestly no idea when I'm going to be streaming again, but it should be a Pikmin 2 Kaizo mod if I do.
Well, you could go follow Pikmin to, you know, stay tuned for that.
The plants will want me dead.
Oh, I also, forgot to mention, but the usual Nuzlocke on Death's channel Saturday morning will not be happening because I have Mother's Day plans with my mom and my grandma and family going out for a Mother's Day brunch. So we're doing that Saturday morning. But there will still be Death's Digimon Friendlock on Sunday, as well as probably something of my own volition Sunday as well. Not sure what yet. That's still a bit of a question mark, but I'll probably do something. Just haven't decided what. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I want to say. Yeah.
And no P-ring. So, thank you for having me.
Yes, my pleasure. Thank you for joining. Let's see.
Always.
Who is streaming that we could throw a raid over to? I mean, you mentioned Pizza Tower earlier.
Yeah, I was just playing it, trying to get a, I'm trying to get a P rank on Bloodsaw's dungeon.
So let's throw a raid over to, Soot of Sipco Gaming Guilds, playing some crowd control Pizza Tower.
Ooh, that should be fun.
So we're gonna send the love over there. Thank you guys for joining us. I hope you had fun. I will see you Saturday. And yeah, have a great rest of your day, afternoon, evening, dawn, dusk, night, morning, time zone, whatever it is for you. See you Saturday, friends. Bye-bye.
Bye.